lightweight or featherweight, you know. So he never put in the same division, so he never had a chance to fight Holo's. And man, like for who don't know, Holo's, everybody until nowadays they say, man, he was the best Gracie ever, you know. So my dad, the dream was like to fight him, because he was just winning everything, man. He was like, he was amazing, right? He was the guy who died in a paraglider accident in a very young age, you know. But he was the first one who bring like the wrestling and sambo, because he was very into sambo, and he was competing sambo as well. So he just revolutionized jiu-jitsu, you know. So Holo's was like an idol for my dad, you know. He was a big fan of Hollis jiu-jitsu and everything, and he would love to fight him, of course. And I think Hollis would love to fight my dad too, because they were like always like staring at each other, you know. When they see each other, there was always a little bit of a, you know, tense there, but in a good way, you know. But I think the like Helio and Carlos, they never let this happen, because they don't want to take the risk, which could be a risk or could not be. Maybe he could beat my dad, you know. We don't know, you know. But
but they just didn't want to go for it in case it happens again, and then they'll be in a problem.
Exactly.
They don't,
so how finished the whole story was like, and that's why my dad got the black belt from the hands of Helio Gracie. Because when Helio decides to give the black belt to Rorion, he said, oh, before I give to Rorion, I have to give to the guy who beat Rorion, who beat my son.
It's very humble.
Yeah, so that's why he can come. It's all about, back in the days, not anymore, right? But back in the days, it was all about honor, you know, like, and do the right thing, and respect, and be humble, you know. Nowadays, unfortunately, everything changed, you know. But today, he put the black belt on my dad, and we can tell, like, because Helio just, like, without being a Gracie, man, he just gave like a black belt for very few people, you know, like super rare. If you say like, I'm a black belt of Helio Gracie, is because, man, you're one of the few, you know, the elite of the elite of the elite, you know. So my dad's very proud of saying that Helio Gracie put the black belt on me. He's not his master, because his master was Álvaro Barreto and João Alberto Barreto. Yeah. But he got the belt from him, which is, you know, amazing.
It just has its own meaning and its own importance, I'd say.
Yeah.
How was it like growing up in that kind of shadow, or that kind of, it's not a shadow.
It was amazing, because my dad was